Hey, hi friends. I'm live now. I can see viewers are joining now. So please join as soon as possible. I'm going to wait for another 5 minutes, guys. So the maximum participation we can see today. Okay. And then you can start asking your career related queries or any guidance, right? So yeah, I can guide you whether it's related to Linux, DevOps, or cloud, right? Anything you can ask me. Yeah, I can see there is a good amount of participation now, right? And people are joining now, right? So I'm going to another 2 more minutes, guys. Anyways, I said by 9:04 I'm going to start, right? So I'm going to wait for another 2 minutes so that I can start taking your questions and we'll answer accordingly, guys. The best possible solution I'll try to give you. So, hey, hi, Monish. Good evening, and very good evening to all of you guys. Happy Guru Purnima, right? Today is Guru Purnima. So, being a guru, also, I'll try to give you the best solution path for you guys. Hey, hi, Narayana. Good evening. Supreet, hi Abhishek. I have been really enjoying 100 days of boot camp, right? Which I have bought. Will I get access to your new store? Yes, please, Supreet. I have sent a mail regarding this. Please go ahead and sign up, right? For the new, it's available for everyone, right? You guys can go ahead and you guys can sign up over there, right? And yeah. So Hero Kumar, hi. So, hi, Hero. Thank you for joining this session. Now I can see a good amount of people are joining now. Good evening. Grish Revankar. How much shell script is required for DevOps engineer? Okay. So, Grish, being a DevOps engineer, you need to know these are the topics I'm going to tell you in front of you only so that you'll understand what all topics you need to cover as a DevOps engineer. Just give me 1 second. And it's already there in my 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp. So that, and in that 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp, guys, I have explained more than 10 real time, more than 10 plus real time projects as a shell scripting, which you can show in your resume also, right? Uh, yeah, so I was at the how much shells. Yeah, Girish, to answer to your question, how much shell scripting is required for the DevOps engine? It's not engine, it's engineer. Okay, right, this much at least the automation you should be able to automate your environment, that should be the minimum requirement. So if you have to perform any of the task for the environment, like you need to cover, there are some topics where you should be able to write the basic shell scripting using multiple commands, creating a scripts file, right, using variables, redirecting input and output, right, and exit. The script is more important, and the most important is which is related to your real-time projects, which I have mentioned in my 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp. Guys, let me paste you the link of my website, and you can say the store also. I have migrated here. You guys go here and you can enjoy the course. This is going to change your life, first of all. and I don't make any false promise and all, because most of you are coming, whoever is doing, they are getting the jobs, okay, after doing this course, because this course is not something which is I did it by only learning from the books and all. No, as I told you, it's all my 12 plus or 13 plus of years of experience into this IT industry, and these are the real time scenario based production environment performed, which I have done in my, those things only I have implemented in this course. I have seen people who is hardly 2 years of experience, 3 years of experience, 5 years of experience, and even 6 7 years of experience, and some of them are like they don't know anything about this IT industry, and they have not worked in production environment also. They started their YouTube channel and they started publishing those content. So guys, please see carefully and all what exactly questions has been asked in the interviews. According to that only I design my course. First of all, very honestly I'm telling you, if you go and check my courses, okay, it's not a course, it's a real time course. First of all, it's a production. This is why I used to call it as a 100 days of IT corporate boot camp. And according to that, the questions which most of you have, some of you are comfortable to show your face in the YouTube, and they have come up. I'm really appreciate those people who came up and they showed up himself that yeah, they have selected. But anyways, it's fine, I can understand few of you are introvert, few of you are extrovert, right? So whoever is selected, they have already informed me through Teams, through the my YouTube comments, or from the Instagram, from the LinkedIn, right? But they are getting selected, and most of you are telling that, sir, 98% of the question from that 100 plus Linux interview question and answer, that Linux 100 plus interview question and answer, from there only most of the questions are coming, and according to that only my course is available, guys. Okay, my course I have designed according to that only. So whatever the questions I am posting in my channel, okay, plus in my store also, so you guys can go and visit my store. Again, I am going to put the link over here. So according to that only my course is there, because I said very clearly my way of teaching is very different like others. I am not a typical teacher. I believe in practical. According to whatever I have done in my production environment, according to that I have teaching, okay, to all of you guys, okay, and so that you guys should reach to the correct destination. Now coming back to the uh, Greece answer. Greece, I think I have told you, right? There are few more topics, Greece, for you. Using structure script also, which you need to know. Under structure script, there are things like if then else you need to know, because in interview they will ask you to write a script which is like nested if also they can ask you. So all these subtopics comes under user structure script, and which is already there in my Linux shell scripting beginner to expert level course, and soon it's going to available in my store also, mostly tomorrow, by tomorrow or day after tomorrow, right? And in this one I have explained more than 10 plus real time examples, guys. So trying the test command, considering the compound testing, working with advanced if then feature, and then these are the topics. Again, there is another more structure script is there, Grish, to answer to your question, where you will be learning more about looking at the for command, trying the C style of command, exploring the while command, nested loop. So all the loops, whether it's a for loop, a while loop, or a right, your different loops will be there, until loop will be there, right? So these all are coming under your structure scripts, Grish, to answer to your question. So you should have knowledge of not only knowledge, completely full understanding plus real time experience with these more structure script. Under this, your controlling the loop is also coming, processing the output of a loop is also coming, and Then finally, one of the important topic I would say of shell scripting is handling user input, where you are passing the parameter, and you are passing the parameter with the help of there are basically two types of parameter. Positional parameter will be there, guys, and there will be some special parameter variable. This question are frequently asked in interviews also, right? And working with user input, like how you are providing an input to a script from your command line or from a file descriptor, guys, and presenting data. So you can this is also one topic, Girish. And script control, these are the topics at least you have to cover, according to me, Girish. And then only you can, yeah, do good in as a DevOps engineer, because automation is required. If you go and see the job description, more or in most of the, whether you are a platform engineer going for a role for a platform engineer, SRE engineer, DevOps engineer, application support engineer, production support engineer, DevOps engineer, and then finally a Linux administrator, you will see they need one, at at least they require from you that you should be good at the at least shell scripting or Python, any scripting language which is required to automate your environment. I hope I'm able to answer your question, Girish. Thank you, and let's move on to the next question, guys. Mm, so Mamidi, first of all, hey, welcome, Mamidi, Komal Kumar. Good evening, Kovai. Your name is coming as a Kovai. Hi, Abhishek. Good evening. Thank you, Kovai. Good evening. विशाल कुमार सर, लिनक्स का हिंदी प्लेलिस्ट कब आ रहा है? विशाल, soon it's coming in my other channel, because as I said, I am a very straightforward person. I don't mix up things, okay? So the language should not be a barrier to you. First of all, because English is a global language which is required to communicate not only with the client, within multiple, see, when you are working with a very versatile culture, where you are working with a all, so you need to be know one language which is very global. But I am not denying, answer to your question very honestly, I have already created the Abhishek Roshan Hindi channel, so soon the content which is there, it's going to be in Hindi soon. But yes, I am a single person, I have only 24 hours in a day, and at the same time I have an active job also. I'm working in a MNC, okay? So at the same time I'm putting my more than 100% effort for you guys, so that I can come up with your expectations. That is what, right? But soon, it is coming soon, Vishal. Thank you for asking this. I'm working, I have prepared 3 4 videos already, but I need to prepare a series, and then I'll start uploading it in Hindi in my other channel. Okay, so things will be not mixed up. But the journey, this is my primary channel, guys, as I said. And because people have been, very honestly I'm telling you, people have been watching my video, it's not only from India but all part of world, and they reach out to me, okay? So this is something, and it's only a language, okay? So all the videos is going to come first in my this channel only, and then there will be a translated version of that will be coming in Hindi, especially for you guys, for the Asian country, or I would say from the like especially for my own people, my right people of India, okay? So yeah, so thank you, Vishal. Monish Chaudhary sir, please share the cloud engineer roadmap and cloud required Python programming language. Yes, please, Monish. Straightforward answer to your question. If you want to become a cloud engineer, as I told you, the first thing is you need to work on Linux administration. Second thing is you need to work on shell scripting, and third thing is you need to work on AWS Cloud. You can choose any of the cloud, Monish, first of all, right? It's totally up to you. That whether you want to go with Azure Cloud, GCP Cloud, or right, AWS Cloud. But if you want to go with AWS Cloud, which I am also covering in my 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp, guys, So the topic which I'm covering under is like on-premises infrastructure of explanation, right? AWS account creation, cloud computing, cloud models, what is a service model, what is a deployment model, what is a IaaS, PaaS, SaaS and all, and basic server and networking concepts will be there. Anyways, once you go through the Linux administration, so you should not be required any basic server and networking, because you will be fully expert with that one. VPC creation, under VPC creation, I am going to tell you security group, subnets, route table, internet gateway, NACL, right? And in the compute services, I'll be explaining you how to create a EC2 instance with the Linux operating system and with the Windows operating system. IAM user, group creation role, public subnet, VPC peering, transit gateway, VPC connection from a premises to the cloud, right? Cloud watch, alarm, events and SNS, Lambda function, cloud formation, cloud front, cloud trail, storage classes intro like S3, EFS, EBS, Glacier storage and gateway, S3 in the configuration, guys, mounting in a Linux using CLI, right? Static website deployment in S3 bucket, EFS configuration, storage gateway configuration using EC2 instance, EBS snapshot, lost key pair recovery and all, endpoint configuration, which is very important these days, right? Database intro, and there will be a 3-tier architecture of a real-time project, load balancing, ALB, NLB, CLB. If I'll start coughing. Okay, so these things I'm going to cover in my AWS, and this everything is going to come in that 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp, guys. So I can challenge on that one, okay, straightforward, that no one will give. It's not a content, it's my journey, okay, which I'm putting into a single course, okay. So again, I'm pasting that link over here. You guys can straightforward go ahead and buy this course, guys, because see, my courses are still going on, and slowly I'm uploading those videos to my 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp, right? So the thing is, you will be easily, so once you get the dashboard, so video will be keep on uploading and you will be keep on learning, right? And at the same time, real time examples will be there. And those who wanted to connect with me, because few of I recently I have heard so many comments where, sorry guys, where you guys have asked me, sir, how to connect with you. This question have been frequently asked, so you can connect with me directly through my channel membership, where I am taking membership, once you become a member, I'm taking your mock interviews. You have seen many, there are more mock interviews are coming, and after giving mock interview to me and they are getting selected, guys, this is one of the good thing, okay. Because it's because I have been doing same thing for my organization and my for previous organization. So this is a real time, before going for the interview, you can give your mock interview to me, and where all you need an improvement and all, immediately I'll tell you through the mail or in the video itself. Or at the same time, career counseling is more important for you, because I felt most of you are ending up your career because of the wrong career guidance. This is most important part, where I have seen that recently also I came across one of the person. He was telling, sir, he started suddenly ABAP tool, and then he somebody suggested him to go to the AWS. Guys, very honestly, I'm telling you, try to understand, if you have to go upstairs, you cannot jump and go to the 10th steps of that stair. It's a very simple and straightforward rule. You have to climb the first step, second step, third step. Or if you have to learn something, then first you need to learn bicycle, then need to learn, you need to make sure that how you can make a balance first, right? If you will know how to make a balance, then you can go ahead and you can ride a bike also, you can ride a car also, right? And it's totally up to you. So it's a process, it's a way of learning. Tell me, how many of you, when you born, immediately you started running? No, first you crawling, right? Then you start walking, right? So this is how the career is, like that only, okay. And learning should be like that only, and then only you will be able to sustain. Very honestly, I'm telling you, you should follow a path which is feasible, which is sustainable. So only then only you will be going to get not only successful, but you will be able to do so much into this IT industry, guys. If you are not going through that, you will be ending up your career finally by losing so much of money here and there, and finally you will be get depressed. Guys, don't get depressed. It's only whoever is guiding you, he's not guiding you properly. This is what the major reason I have seen most of you are getting fail. Okay, so it's not at all about like failure and success from a course and all. It's all about the right guidance. Okay, that is important. So if you want to connect with me, I have pinged the link to connect with me through my membership. I hope most of you are getting clear what I'm saying here. So Monish, I think I have answered your question. Right now, let's go to Lokesh. Hi Abhishek, good evening. Thank you, Lokesh. Venkat Raman, hi Abhishek. Thank you, Venkat. You are already a member, right? You are doing good. Utkarsh Pandey, future of IT industry. So, future of IT industry. Okay, so you are asking me something like whether we'll stop. Now you only tell me Utkarsh, uh, sorry, it's Utkarsh only, right? Or a future of IT industry or IT engineer. Okay, you are telling IT engineer. There is a good future, first of all, if you are especially straightforward. I am telling you, if you are especially into this, I call this as a operation and management, then you have a good future. Because see, application could be different. Okay, the application will be AI based also, but the platform is going to be same only all the time. It's almost similar to like that. Try to, I'll give a very practical example, Utkarsh, for you. So you only tell me, what is the future of automobile industry? What is the future of, are you going to remove the platform and you are going to fly without, right, engine? There should not be any engine in the car, no. So the basic, or I would say the core will be always there, and the core will be your Linux, your cloud ultimately. Okay, this is not going to change, and your hardwares. Okay, so if you are into this part of area or skill set, you are going to do very good into this IT industry. The future is very good, though we have AIs coming, but those AI are just tools. Okay, those are the application, and those application you need to host on top of your operating system only. And this operating system is hosted where? This operating system is hosted in your cloud, and that is ultimately your hardwares will be. So you cannot eliminate your data center, first of all, Utkarsh. Okay, you cannot eliminate your operating system with the AI. Okay, you cannot eliminate, I would say, like, you can understand, right, your cloud also. So this should be always there. So if you are into this part of industry, you are always able to sustain into this IT industry, and you will be able to grow also, right? Same like car, right? If you have car, see, features could be anything. You see, we can add now. ADAS feature is there, you have heard of. Radar feature is there, right? So it will be going the, what all these things are, these are just a feature. But engine is always one. So your operating system is the engine of your car. Okay, without engine you cannot run your car. It's not like that the car will run. So answer, you will get your answer from here, Utkarsh. I hope I'm able to give you an answer which is understand by everyone. So Dastagiri, hi sir, I am from Dastagiri. I have one doubt. I have completed my graduation into 2023 after have taken Linux course, but now there is no vacancy. So I decide mention 1 year fake experience. It is good? No, straightforward. Dastagiri. Okay, even in my early career of my life, I said very clearly, I give you my example also. There are so members, but I'm not going over there. So I have almost a career gap, I would say. Immediately once I did my engineering completed, after that it took almost 2 years for me to get a job. Okay, so did I have used any fake experience? No, I was going through the same straight line I was following. Because see, now you will get the job. Very honestly, there are so many of my friends who got job. Okay, or I would say people who used to come to me and they are telling, sir, now I'm in a trouble. Why they are in a trouble? recently also I came across one of my viewer. He reached out to me and he's telling, sir, earlier he put some fake experience, okay, though he got the job at that time. Very honestly, I'm telling you, it's whose question, sorry, Dastagiri, right? So Dastagiri, it's your question only. So he came to me and he told, sir, yeah, I got the job, but when it goes to higher, when he you will get more and more experience, right? When you have 4 years or 5 years of experience, at that time, when it is get a background verification, there will be a third party verification. So when they will found you, okay, guilty, okay, when they'll see that these documents are fake and all, at that time you'll be in trouble. So your whole career will be ruined up. You will be completely, you will be out of, just see, you are ruining your career. So that's the great straightforward I'm telling. Maybe it will take time, vacancies are there. I told you, if you tell me, in the last session also I was telling very clearly, openings are there. How many openings you require just agree to get a job? If I'll tell, for in Bangalore location only, for a Linux administration, it's more than 26,000 jobs are available, right? And if one organization is having two vacancies, another organization is having two vacancies, another organization is having 10 vacancies, so how many vacancies you require to get a job? Very honestly, I'm asking just agree to you, it's only one job. So guys, just be in the same pitch. Please try to understand, might be that is not your day, but please don't do these kind of a things, because at that point of a time it is very good, you'll enjoy, but you will be ruin your career immediately. After some time, when you will see, when it will be completely thorough investigation will be happen, then I am not sure at that time what will be your situation. So you will be ending up your career, okay? So might be, you will take my example. It took me 2 years, but I started my career as a operation engineer trainee, as an application engineer only. So did I have to mention those 2 years as a fake? No, I haven't done those things, because a truth is always a truth. Maybe it will take time, but it is a truth. Okay. So I hope I'm able to answer your question. Narayan, sir, I have one query. I'm not sure, Narayan, what is your query? So I have given Narayan. So there are so many questions are coming. Okay. So guys, let me see Narayan. Okay, where is Narayan question? The answer cluster comes under Yes, yes, Devendra. Answer to your question. So HA also come, high availability also you can say, and clustering also comes under Linux only. Okay. So Linux is not only basic some commands. I'm telling you, it covers everything. It's like the base. Nobody see this one, but it is the base or is the foundation of a building. So answer to your question, Devendra, cluster comes under your Linux only. Kunal Janjal, sir, what type of question one configuration of a services? Okay, it could be anything, Kunal, right? So there could be, you just go through my 100 Linux 100 plus interview question and answer, which is really configuring of services. Basically, these are the like, if I would say, right, if you are configuring NFS, if you are configuring DNS service, right, or DNS server for, or you just take a, I would say, you are configuring your yum also, right? So the question could be anything, how you can configure your yum server, right? What all daemons are required to install your yum server? Suppose to install the yum configuration that is required for your patching. Most of you are asking this question, sir, how to do the patching? So I know it's automated nowadays, with different, they, every organization has their own way to patch. Recently you have also heard of one incident, a big Microsoft outage, where why that, right? A CrowdStrike has tried to push basically a patch, okay, a update, or then finally this outage happened, guys. So yeah, so to answer to your question immediately, David, Kunal, okay. So you need to be know that question could be like, what all daemons are required to install yum server. Okay, so like httpd and create repo are the two daemons which is required to install the yum server, right? So same way it could be ask you to what is the services which is required to, or the daemon which is required to install the nfs server, like nfs util is required, the package, how you can configure the nfs server, right? So this question, there are multiple question which is related to your configuration of services will be there. Please go ahead and check my 100 plus linux interview question and answer, and even you can get the same from my 200 plus linux interview question and answer from my store also, guys. Yeah, so it's not only 100, it's 200 plus also over there. You can get it from here. So I hope I am able to answer your question, Kunal. I'm not sure your name is coming as a baby world. Okay, sir. Okay. So, sir, how to create security and vulnerability PPT where I get good date about this? Good date. I'm not understanding your question. Baby, can you mention your name first of all? Right, sir. How to create security and see security and vulnerability, again vulnerability remediation, which is again related to your code vulnerability. It could be anything. Vulnerability remediation. Could be related to network vulnerability will be there, right? It could be related to your code vulnerability will be there, right? It could be related to your os vulnerabilities will be there, right? When you will see some critical uh, patch, when you will see some critical vulnerability related to your operating system which you need to resolve, right? So this comes under totally, I would say this comes under linux only, linux administration. Okay, answer to your question, baby world. Okay, Girish Revankor, yes sir, you have answered the question. Thank you, Girish. Thank you, Sarat. Interview asking many one P1 issue and troubleshooting. What is the role of recovery? Okay, so see, try to, the role of recovery will be straightforward, Sarat. Answer to your question first of all. Whenever you get a P1, okay, this is the SLA should be very less, okay, to resolve this issue. And the most important, see what I see you guys are missing these days. No, why you guys are very, I would say like very weak in troubleshooting something, it's reason of RCA, root cause analysis. So straightforward to answer to your question, Sarat, like if you are recovery, suppose even if you resolve that issue, so RCA is more required, because when you are getting a P1 issue again and again, that will become a problem ticket. Okay, and so we should not get into that one. So if you want to completely do the recovery, so it's better always, so you should start doing the RCA of that, whether okay now the application is fine, it's running absolutely fine, but it's your job, okay Sarat, being a, whether you are DevOps engineer, it will go to it, it will work for any role. You need to do a proper root cause analysis for that one, then only your troubleshooting skills will be become very good, and you'll be uh, able to recover. Okay, so if I hope I'm able to answer your question, Sarat, right? Devendra, sir, I have 3 months of overlap in service history, can I mention the overlapping company name in the resume? Sarad, for this one, this is something which I need to see, I need to understand completely end to end. So please connect with me, because this is more personal to you. And you know, I'm a very ethical person, right? And I need to understand completely how it is, okay? And because this is a public platform, so please, I've mentioned the link to connect with me. Just connect with me. I'll do a career counseling to you, and then I'll give you the most feasible solution for this one. Okay, so Signipuram Dinesh, sir, can you send the resume for Fraser Linux? It's already there. I'm not sure. Dinesh, I'm just calling you Dinesh Kumar. It's already there. Just go through my playlist where I have mentioned how to prepare a resume for fresher, how to prepare a resume for 2 to 3 years, how to prepare a resume for 5+ years of experience. This is already there in my channel. Please go ahead and check over there, you will be able to find it. Okay, now next, moving to the next question, आकांक्षा सिंह सर, Azure 900 सर्टिफिकेशन की तैयारी कैसे करें आप? एस पर आकांक्षा, I think I have already AZ 900 you are talking, because I am already a AZ 900, AZ 104 and AZ 400 certified person. Okay, I'm already a certified, and I have already, there are mock questions which I've already made a video on this one, and it is already there in my channel. Please go ahead and check out that one, where I have mentioned there is a good number of questions. Okay, I have mentioned over there. Let me ping you, okay, the playlist. One second, Akansha. Yeah, see, this one, Microsoft Azure Fundamental AZ 900 certification. This, please go with this one. Okay, uh, this will cover most of your question. Almost 70% of the question exactly it's going to cover, Akansha. So Dinesh, again, sir, please, sir, can you send resume? I think I have answered your question. Sir, can you tell me about this? I have already answered your question, Baby World. Your name is coming like that. Parvez Deshmukh. Hi sir, I'm watching your video about the interview. It's great. Thank you, Parvez. And 100% Parvez. At the same time, I'll tell you, I know by going through my question, 100% you guys will qualify. But it's more important, once you get the job, you should be able to work in the production environment. So for that, please go through my 100 days of IT corporate boot camp, okay, which will cover everything. If you want to go only with the Linux plus shell scripting, go with that one. If you want to become a cloud engineer, that will be there. If you want to become a DevOps engineer, that is also going to be there. Monitoring tool is also there. Automation tool is also there. Real-time projects will be there. Everything is covered over there. So I think I have answered your question. Thank you, Parvez, for mentioning this. हिमांशु शाह सर, नेट स्टैट एसएसएच फाइल सिस्टम स्ट्रक्चर क्या क्वेश्चन पूछ सकते हैं? कल मेरे प्रोजेक्ट इंटरव्यू है. ओके, सो सी, straightforward. See, I can answer, I can ask you questions here only, but again I'll tell you, Himanch, what is your name? Himanish. Himanish. Okay. So Himanish, so see, from the next chat, straightforward, they can ask you, you can use SSH also. They can ask you like how you can create a SSH keychain to authenticate between two server. Suppose you have one controller server of a Ansible, and there will be a client server. So if you have to communicate between a controller server to a client server, right? Then how you can do, right? So authentication, so that could be asked to you in this way. So these are the real time questions. Himanish, can you mention your experience? So see, if you go through my 100 plus Linux interview question and answer, you will find this and all, right? So there are so many questions related to, right, netstat hyphen anp pipe grep. They will ask you if you have to see which port is listening or not. Okay, so how you are going to check that one, Himanish? So for that, they will ask you, you need to tell netstat hyphen anp is the command, and then pipe grep, and if it is like tomcat port or any of the port which is listening or not, you, these commands is be used. Okay. If you are a fresher, then they are going to ask you very small question with the file system also. They can ask you like fdisk command, fsck command. Okay, if you are a fresher. But if you are experienced, there are so many questions which is related to file system, and which I have asked in those. Please go through and watch those mock interviews and all. I would suggest immediately to you, Himanish. Okay, please go through. I have taken interview of fresher also. I have taken interview of 2 years of experience. I have taken interview of 5 years also. So you will get a complete understanding. At the same time, Linux 100 plus interview question and answer, this will give you the complete knowledge of what they are going to ask you. Okay, so I hope I'm able to answer your question, Himanish. Okay, I can go more into detail. I can talk almost more than 2 hours into this one, but there are other questions also which I need to take it. So I can see, Baby World sir. I think Baby World, I have already answered your question. Sarkari Naukri, sir. Can you please mention your name, guys? I am suggesting you please mention your name, sir. RHCSA certification helps to getting the job for fresher Linux admin or not? No, no, I cannot misguide you, first of all. Okay, first of all, listen to me very carefully. This question has been asked to me multiple times, sir, whether if I'll do RHCSA certification, what is RHCSA certification? First, understand this one. It's a basically a Red Hat certified system administrator. This is a exam 200. This exam is almost $400, somewhere around like 20,000 in rupees. And this exam has a duration of almost 150 minutes. Okay. And there will be number of 20 questions. Passing marks will be 210 and out of 300 guys. But the most important thing is these this R certification you need to go and do in a prometric center. This is not like a multiple choice question where you will tick something and you will clear the exam. No, this is something which you need to perform in the system itself. Like suppose the questions will be from how to recover root password, so you need to do the practical in the exam, how to create a yum repository, for how you can change the yum repository, how you can assign a IPv4, how you can assign the IP to your virtual machine, how you can set up IPv6, how you can do a IPv6 or IPv4 packet forwarding and all system related configurations guys, which is related to boot in different run levels, changing the host name, kernel update, general configuration, user administration, how to add a user, create a user, how to add a group, how to assign a user or a group or a ACL level permission, storage related, creating a new LVM partition, create a new LVM group, mount the partition, swap partition, create the provisioning of volume, video think volume provisioning. So guys, services are also there, how to set up a NTP service, how to set up, just now somebody is asking me, NTP is also a setup you need to, some these are related to your services which I have told already. Okay, install and configure the HTTP service, mount the NFS directory, set up time zone, set up NTP, set up FTP. So these are the related to your shell scripting, how you can write a basic shell scripting, how you can schedule a script, how you can schedule a job through the cron job and all, file system, find files, assign permissions to the files and the directories, compress a file and directories guys. Okay, so RHCSA exam is all about this. I hope I am able to answer your question, Mr. Sarkari Naukri. So it is not a Sarkari Naukri. Please understand, this is just a way where if you have 100 set of people, okay, this certification will give you the confidence, okay, where basically I would say in the interview they can ask anything, but when you go for this certification it will boost up your confidence. Because why? The same thing you are going to learn in Linux administration, and the same thing you are able to qualify with the help you should be able to clear that exam. So you have a confidence that you are able to do the same thing in your hands-on experience and you are able to clear the exam, right? And then finally when you go for the interview you will be feel more confident, Mr. Sarkari Naukri. Okay, so please mention your name first of all. And at the same time, filtration interview selection is absolutely a different thing. This is something which will give you an advantage to get shortlisted as a suppose if I have to shortlist 100 people, but if I see someone who is already done a RHCSA exam certification and a RHCE, then I am going to shortlist him first. The reason behind that one, because this you cannot fake, this you cannot do, you have to go to the center, you have to give this exam hands on, and then only you will be able to clear. So that person at least have the confidence to work in production environment and work in how to work with the system. So answer to your question, Mr. Sarkari Naukri. Okay, so Banuka Jai Singh, what is the importance of, okay, security enhanced Linux? Okay, I have already explained in my course, please go through that one again. Banuka Jai Singh. Okay, and if you go through my 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp, there also I have explained this one with a full detail and all. Okay, so security enhanced Linux we call it as a, okay, so you go this one, you can see it's mainly related to your security of a Linux. Okay, and in some cases where you need to configure NFS, in some cases where you need to configure I would say your yum also. No, it's in case of NFS only. You need to disable this security enhanced Linux. Okay. So it is mainly related to, I would say, straightforward answer to your question, Banuka. If you want to give in one thing, this is something which is related to CISF standard. Oh, sorry, it's not CMN. It's related to your hardening. Okay, which makes sure that your system is up to the benchmark. Okay, your system is auditable. Okay, if any audit will happen, so there will be some benchmark, there will be some standard we need to set it for the operating system. See, every organization has a audit. Okay, they need to go through the audit. Okay, so there are some server hardening needs to be done where this security enhanced Linux will work. Okay, I hope I am able to answer your question. So now moving on to the next question, guys. Sachin Baghel, sir, what about fake experience? I will get no interview, sir. Please, Sachin, please connect with me, please. I have already explained fake experience. Please don't mention. Try to understand. You will be end up your career. You will enjoy for some time, okay? But honestly, I have seen people, okay, who is going into depressions. I have seen people who end up their career for nothing. They got everything, and after some time they are coming to me and they are telling, sir, what to do next. So you only tell me. You are responsible for your own action. आप सवारी अपनी सामान की खुद जिम्मेदार है. ठीक है, हम लोग लिखा हुआ रहता है ना कि आप अपने सामान की खुद जिम्मेदार. तो so try to understand. If you see the hole in front of, if you see, if you're going through a road and you see there is a hole, but if you still want to go into that hole, it's your decision. Very honestly, I cannot lie in this one. I am not like that person who simply say anything. No. So Devdutt, hi sir, hi Devdutt. I think I have taken your question. Rahul sir, how to enroll 100 days of boot? It's running. Is it running now? Yeah, it's running now. Rahul, please go through this one. Let me ping you the link. Okay, it's running now, and okay, it's running now. Please go ahead. Supreet, okay. So, sir, I am getting very less calls in DevOps. You suggest some way to get more calls. There is already a playlist and there is already a video into this one. Sahil, please go through that video in my channel only. How to get interview calls, okay, related to DevOps. It's not only with the DevOps, it's also with the Linux, it's also with the cloud, and it's also with the right DevOps engineer, SRE engineer, or platform engineer. Please go through. I have uploaded more 322 videos. I'm not sure how, and every video I have spent more than hours, okay, for you guys only, guys. And at the same time, I request all of you guys, uh, please let everybody learn and earn. Okay, so that is what the intention. Let's spread this channel to everyone, so that because there is a less number of subscription, I would say, these days. So I would say, like, I'm putting so much of effort, guys, for you only, apart from my job, right? And if you want me to put more and more effort, right, that is what, anyways, I am going to do it for you guys. Because as I said, knowledge is a soul, and it has to transfer from one generation to the other generation. That is what my aim, and that is what my goal. And I want all of you guys to get the job. You need only one job, okay? You don't need multiple jobs. And Abhishek, what is the, okay, Abhishek, this one also, see, site reliability engineer, or I would say in DevOps, site reliability engineer is more of, you can say, which is related to nearby. See, the roles is not something, again, guys, you guys are getting confused with site reliability engineer, or a platform engineer, or a DevOps engineer. DevOps role, again, I am telling you, DevOps role is very vast, guys. DevOps role, the work could be anything again. So the work could be related to your GitHub. The work could be related to your Jenkins and Azure DevOps, because the tools, being a DevOps engineer role, you need to work on multiple tools. And when how you are going to get expertise of these multiple tools. So to get expertise of these tools, not only GitHub, Jenkins, Azure DevOps, Docker Swarm, Kubernetes, Ansible, or I would say like Bash scripting, Python, Linux, Red Hat, Splunk, Elk, Kibana, Grafana, or MySQL, MariaDB, Azure, AWS, GCP, Terraform, Apache Tomcat, Nginx. There, see all these things, how you are going to get, because the work of a DevOps engineer is very versatile. Again, I am telling you, it's not some technology or you do only some 5 tools and you'll become a DevOps engineer, guys. It's proper journey, okay, where the work could be, you will be maintaining and set up your applications, or you are maintaining and set up your application pipeline. You will be resolving incident and maintaining the application. You will be monitoring also, you will be monitoring the application by Splunk and the Grafana. You will be working on vulnerability remediation, and like there will be different code vulnerability issues for your UI and all. Maintaining the Kubernetes cluster by using different tools and all, automating the Kubernetes cluster, creating and establishing the build process using Jenkins, Maven to perform build and efficiently. So these are the, see, if I'll start talk, if I'll tell you, Abhishek, to answer to your question, I can talk more than 3-4 hours for a DevOps engineer, because it's a never ending. But when you talk something, see, these all things are coming via one simple and straightforward process. So, and being a SRE engineer, okay, you need to good at Linux administration, you need to good at shell scripting, and you need to good at, that's it, any of the containerization is required, guys. But the basic of SRE engineer, a site reliability engineer, is basically focus on your Linux administration completely, and I would say the shell scripting, guys. And you should have knowledge of your database, so that, see, if you know the platform end to end and you know how to automate your platform with the help of shell scripting or Python, and you'll be able to manage your database, that is what called a SRE engineer, right? So these are the difference between a SRE engineer and a DevOps engineer, Abhishek. Okay, so I have given a full detail of this one to you. Okay, and if you want to know more about this one, guys, I'll make a video also with the roles and responsibility, exactly what exactly is required. Okay, but the starting is always with the Linux administration. Okay, so I think I am able to answer your question, Abhishek Sapkal. Okay, Umar, sir, please make some videos for installing third-party application. Yes, Umar, I got your point. So third-party application, it's going to be, I'll be installing. Don't worry about that one. When I'll be, now I'm going through the cloud, right? So there I'll be show you all these things and all. See, my, as I said, I am going through a journey. It's not a journey. This is the way you can learn completely this thing. Okay, so now Linux I have covered most of the things. Some of the topics which you guys are recently asked, those videos are will be also coming soon, in between mock interviews, career counseling, what is required, and then finally database, and then AWS. So in once I'll cover the AWS now, guys, so you will understand, you will be able to do anything. So thank you, Umar. So your name is coming as a IT, sir. How to switch and how to apply for the Linux fresher role? Okay. So for this one, the most important, your name, can you mention your name? You need to learn topics in Linux. Okay, as I said, being a fresher also, I would suggest there are few topics which you need to go as a Linux administrator, guys. I have told you very clearly. You need to know the introduction of Linux, what all the tools are required to install a, to build a Linux server. End-to-end installation you should know for the RHEL 9, because that is the latest. You should know the Linux architecture and file system, the Linux commands and all in depth, managing file system. LVM, I would say, like they will just ask you the basics questions and all. There is already interview of Swapna, you can see. I have asked to her. There is an interview with recently also with Manoj. There is an interview with Manish also. So these are the like fresher level only. Okay, user and group administration, right? Basically booting procedure and kernel parameter. I'm not telling you that you should do the FTP, NFS, DNS, NTP server related also, but being a fresher, at least user administration, software package management are what all topics just now I told you. Your name is Mr. IT, it's coming as like that only, so please mention your name. So you should go with these topics, plus do some basic shell scripting. Okay, there are 2 3 topics, like I would say how to create a basic script and all, how what all you structure scripts and all, and that's it. This much is required, the basic question, which is already there in my channel also. So, and if you want, go through my 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp and then prepare a resume according to that, and just let validate me your resume, and then you can start uploading your resume to any of the job portal. I'm not promoting anything over here, right? You can go through any, but there is already a reliable job portal, all of us know. Please go through, upload that job portal, how to upload, right? What all the different channels and the through the network from where you will be are not only uploading the resume, but you are referring your resume. There are different ways also, that also I have explained in this playlist. Please go through this playlist. Let me ping this playlist, guys, or you see this one. This is already there, Mr. IT, your name is coming as a, so just go and see that one-to-one mentorship career counseling. This is my playlist name, career guidance for freshers and experience, right? Here you will be find those videos, right? I have explained each and everything in detail by in the showing in the screen only. So Rahul Vishwakarma, your name is coming, okay. As a joker, I'm not sure. Please, first of all, guys, please mention your name. I don't your name is coming like this. Sir, can you make videos on L2 troubleshooting? It's already there. Please go through my 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp. It's beyond that. You guys will not believe. Okay, how to troubleshoot and all. Okay, whether it's related to disk related issues and all, please go through my store and buy this course, guys. You'll get each and everything troubleshooting in this course only. Rahul Bishwakarma, sir, what is the timing of bootcamp live classes? The timing is from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. every weekdays. Rahul, if you want to join this one, so you need to prepare. I'm very honest. You need to cover up all those 50 days, and then you need to join these live classes. Okay, because you need to cover from your end, right? And if you can't do it, then directly you can go through those live videos by sign up to this one, and you can buy it from here. The course, it's in offer only now, because I know most of you have financial issues and all. Okay, so I kept it very low for you guys, because at the same time I told you those videos I cannot upload to YouTube. There are active community guidelines, guys. Might be video will get deleted, and live videos nobody will upload in YouTube. Okay, so only recorded video we upload in YouTube has lot of guidelines and all, which we need to follow being a content creator. Okay, so BOG, I need to move CICD pods and Red Hat to Ubuntu. Okay, please connect with me through my membership. Okay, then I'll tell you how to do this one, guys. Okay, here it's not possible. So let's take other questions and all, guys. I think I have hello Abhishek, Vinod. Thank you, Vinod. Bhavi, which project is good for getting internship as a DevOps? I don't know. You are be trying to become a I Bhavi, sorry, Bhavani, sorry, Bhavani. Very straightforward. I'm telling you. I'm not sure who told you. Again, immediately, if you are starting your career as a DevOps engineer, please talk to me first of all. uh, I don't want to see you in trouble. Okay, I'm a very honest person, so connect with me. I have already pasted the link to join the my channel membership. So for internship and all, I would suggest you should go with which is more related to infrastructure, which is justifiable, which is you can justify in the interview. Don't tell something or fall in the trap which is beyond your control. That is what I have seen. So from outside things will look very good, but no, you need to understand the truth and the reality. Okay, please connect with me, I'll guide you the best way, so you should not regret in your career first of all. Okay, so Bhavani, I hope I am able to answer your question. I'm taking the question from bottom now. Ganjan sir, hello sir, I am 22, I am 2022 MCA pass out, can I get as fresher opportunity after doing Linux? Yes, 100% answer to your question, Ganjan Mali. And how to prepare the resume and all, and what all things you need to prepare, that also I have already told in this live session just a few minutes before. Just go through the once it will be the session will be ended up, you can listen to that one. And but immediately for you, I would say you can go and this course is important for you. So I don't know how much knowledge you have as a Linux administration, and how much knowledge you know already about the RHCSA certification and all, right? So that is there. Amol Patil sir, any upcoming session on the Ansible? Yes, it will be coming soon, Amol. Okay, anyways, in this 100 days of IT corporate boot camp only, it will be when I'll be explaining the DevOps tool, under that only Ansible will come. Ansible is nothing but it's a configuration management tool. Whether Ansible, whether Puppet or a Chef, these all are configuration management tool. There is also a tool, right? So you guys can go and you can connect with me, I'll guide you for that one. Okay, Amol, answer to your question. Abhishek, I think I have already answered your question. I think I have answered most of the questions, guys, and the timings running out. Okay, and again, happy Guru Purnima to all of you, and being a mentor for all of you, I just wanted to give you the best possible path, right? And I have already spent almost 13 years into this IT industry. So yeah, so you already know about me. So guys, just take care of yourself, your loved one. Till then, bye bye and Jai Hind.